morning, Africa. Welcome to Daybreak Africa from the Voice of America. I am James Botte in Washington. Today is Monday, January 23rd, and here are some of the stories we are covering. A Cameroon separatist leader will attend Canadian-sponsored peace talks as the region's citizens welcome the prospect of a dialogue. In Cameroon, the man who calls himself leader of the legitimate interim government of Ambazonia says his group will attend Canada-sponsored peace talks between separatist groups and authorities in Yaoundé. Canada's Foreign Minister Melanie Joly broke the news on Friday, but Chris Anu, formerly Secretary of State for Communication for the group, tells me he is going into the talks as a representative of an independent southern Cameroon, not as the northwest and southwest regions of the country.
James, when these so-called pre-talks first came up, we were invited by the Canadian government to participate in the talks, but the agenda was not clear, and we decided then not to participate. Now that the Canadian government has stepped out to say the formal talks will now start and every party should be on the table, we are ready to go in and to lead the process in a way that when we come out, Ambazonians will know they were effectively and efficiently represented. So yes, we will be there to speak for Ambazonia.
There has been negotiations sponsored by, I think, the Swiss. Is this one by the Canadians going to be different, or do you hope?
We know what the Swiss mediation was all about. Until we get to Canada and get to formulate the agenda, I cannot say right now what it is going to look like. But the good thing is that nobody is going to dictate the agenda of the Canadian process to us. We, with the other parties being Cameroon, would have to decide what the agenda is. Let me make it very clear. We are going into this process not to ask for Cameroon to give us some special status or the Canadian example. We are going into these talks as southern Cameroon, a country that gained independence in 1961. We are not going in there as the northwest and southwest regions of Cameroon.
That was Chris Anu, the man who calls himself leader of the legitimate interim government of Ambazonia. He was speaking with us from the U.S. city of Houston in Texas.